Finally got all that in through the rain. Yep, it's been storming off and on all day long, but it's finally in and on the counter and ready to put up. But hey, if my friends and family stop by, I'll go over with them what my Thanksgiving, pre-Thanksgiving grocery haul was all about, because some of the prices are rather high. They even shocked me this time out. Yes, they did. Yeah, I'm just glad to get it in through the rain and the storms. It's been a blustery day. Bands of storms passing through all day long. And it ain't much, but it'll do us just fine with what we got on hand. And of course we got the little Cornish game hen thawing out. We can get it all prepped up. We're going to have a fine Thanksgiving meal, just the same. Oh, well, hello there, friends and family. So good to see you again here in the little old country kitchen. As always, we're glad you could stop by and spend a few minutes with us. So hey, as you might have heard, I've got my Thanksgiving grocery haul here all laid out. And if you'd like, and you got a minute or two, pull up a chair, grab you a cold drink or snack, and I'll show it to you and go over the prices I paid this holiday season for what I bought for the holidays and Thanksgiving too. Okay? So yeah, here it is, all laid out on the counter in its entirety. I forget how many items it is. They're not a lot. But let's start it off with what I got. It's not necessarily for Thanksgiving, but I got some of those Thomas bagels. I really like them, and I like the plain, and I doctor them up. 6 pre-sliced bagels. And the bagels there were $3.97. They went way up. From what I remember last time I bought them, they were $2.97, and that was rather shocking too. But then we come on down here to the Great Value brand white sandwich bread. And like I told you in a previous episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood, yeah, it's made by Sara Lee. Imagine that. So why pay more? And then of course I had to pick me up some more poultry seasoning up there. Gotta have it, because I like to season up my poultry with it. And gratefully I checked the spice cupboard, and even though I had a little container of it, there wasn't much in it. So now I'm all set. And that was running me, $1.97 for 1.5 ounce little jar. Ain't that ridiculous? But then we got some chicken broth right there. The Great Value brand, 32 ounces for $1.50. I didn't think that was bad, considering the Swanson was $2.58 for 32 ounces. Oh yeah, pricey. And then, you know, I'd said in my Thanksgiving video and what it was all about and the feast I was going to have, I had out some stovetop cornbread stuffing mix. Yes, I did. But I got to looking on the box, and that had been expired for a while. So I thought I didn't want to ruin my Thanksgiving dinner not having stuffing. It's traditional, and of course I could make my family's traditional bread stuffing, but I'm trying to make this as convenient as I can this year, you know. So I went high class this time and got me some of that Pepperidge Farm herb seasoned classic stuffing. White and wheat breads blended with herbs and spices. And hey, I'm going to be adding some sauteed up chopped celery, onions, and black pepper too. Trust me. And some of that poultry seasoning as well. And it'll be just yummo. I know it will. And I won't use that whole bag. And what I have left I can seal on up, slap in the freezer for another time. Yeah, that bag, 12 ounces, was $2.68. And then I needed some gravy, because I'm not going to make my own this year. I'm going to use the Heinz Homestyle turkey gravy right there. And that was $2.82 for that 18-ounce jar of turkey gravy. I've had it before. It's just fine. But here again, and I'll show you something here in a bit, we're going to be jazzing that up too. We just can't be having jar gravy. I mean, we could if we wanted to, but we're not gonna. No. But I'll explain that in a minute. And then what Thanksgiving would be complete, or at least it'd never be complete in my life, even growing up, without a can of that delicious Ocean Spray jellied cranberry sauce. Oh yeah. And I was shocked at the price of that too. $2.47 for that 14-ounce can, which is much smaller than it used to be. And boy, that price is outrageous too. But that's the way it's all going anymore. Now, I don't know if I covered the garlic right there, but I needed some fresh garlic from Spice World. 3 bulbs. That was $2.14. I'm actually going to take one of those bulbs, separate the cloves, and plant them in the tire planter. Start getting me some free garlic. Yeah, I've done it before. It comes up, and it's just fine. But then, since I'm going to be busy prepping some things tomorrow for my Thanksgiving meal, I got me a couple of these salads. In fact, I'll have one after y'all leave for the night and are watching this episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood. And I got me a chef salad right there, and I got me a Caesar salad for tomorrow, and they're $2.97 each. And I don't mind. They're convenient, they're yummy, and they'll be just fine. And then we got a head of lettuce, and this one here, yeah, it was a shocker too. It doesn't weigh much. It looks real big, but it's poofy, not heavy. And that head of lettuce was $2.48. Can you believe that? I think the last time I bought lettuce, it was $1.98, and I thought that was high. Well, now it's $2.48. And then I needed some tomatoes, because I do eat salads. I do slice them up for sandwiches too. So I picked me up 4 of those Roma tomatoes right there. And 4 of those at 92 cents a pound came to just 65 cents. And they're fine looking tomatoes. I can't complain. The celery here, I was getting rather low. I had some, but it's a little bit limpy. You know, I didn't want to ruin anything. So I picked me up an extra bunch. And that was economical. 97 cents. And you know what? Celery's so good for you, you should look that up. I think I did a video on it one time. People think it's just water, but it's much, much more. And then, as you know, when we were out there planting our forever onions, green onions, that is, I said they cost 96 cents a bunch. And they're still 96 cents a bunch. Right there. And there ain't many in there either. I think there's 6. That's just a shame. But like I said about jazzing up that gravy, see right there? That tub of fresh chicken livers, which sort of made a mess in the bag because it got turned on its side. So, had to bag it up. But those fresh chicken livers there were $2.80 for that tub. And what am I going to do with them? Well, I'm going to take at least 1 or 2 out. You know, because normally in the turkeys I buy, they came with the liver, the gizzard, the neck, and the heart. Well, that all don't come with that Cornish game hen. And I want gravy, giblet that is. So I'll be using the Heinz as the base. I'll simmer up a couple of those livers in there. The rest I'll close on up, put back in the bag, and put in the freezer for another time. You know, and maybe have livers and gravy sometime soon. And if you want to see that, I can show it to you. So I didn't think that was bad at all. Livers, as you know from a video I did about liver, is one of the most nutritionally dense foods you can eat. And that's a fact. And then I needed some cream cheese, of course, go with my bagel. And I like to use this chive and onion cream cheese spread, Great Value brand. I've compared it to the Philly, and I can't tell the difference in it. And this is so much cheaper. That little 8-ounce tub, which the Philly is 7.5, is only $1.84 each. I don't think that's bad. To me, that's quite the bargain. And then, since I'm not cooking turkey, but one of the things I truly did enjoy about, not the turkey meal, actually probably enjoyed it more, was when the next day came around. You make turkey sandwiches, and who doesn't love an open face turkey, hot turkey sandwich with gravy? Oh man, for me, that was better than the actual meal. So I got me some of this Oscar Mayer carving board, because it's thick slices of real turkey breast, so I could still have that hot open faced turkey sandwich I so adore. And those were pricey, and those were $4.24 each. And then I needed some more potatoes, even though I'm still considering having instant. I might break down and boil a couple of potatoes and make them fresh. We'll just have to wait to see how I feel on Thanksgiving Day. You always got to have a backup, you know. But that's 5 pounds of russet potatoes for $2.47. You know, I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then I needed another dozen large white eggs, and they were only $1.97 a dozen. So yeah, that's my pre-Thanksgiving grocery haul right there. I don't think I missed anything. I had a list that I've been reading off of. And what did that all come total to? Well, there's tax, because in the state of Alabama, we tax our food. Even though they've lowered it another % this year, and they lowered it 1% last year, well, there's still tax on it. So the tax came to $2.98, and this was a Walmart Plus free delivery grocery haul order. So rather than me go out and fight through the storms and the downpours and the crowded store, all of which would make it miserable, and I'd be more soaking wet than I am now, yeah, I just opted to go with the free delivery. And of course, there was a driver's tip involved. And I tipped $4.93. It's Thanksgiving. They did me a big favor, especially in the inclement weather. Don't got to risk an accident or getting all soaking wet. Plus, I mean, it would have cost me $2.75 per gallon of gas just to drive from here over there and back. So to me, that's not too bad. So the total for what you see right here was $57.28. So let me know, as always, in the comments below the video what you think about what I got. And if you watched that video, I think a couple videos ago, then you'll know what I already had planned out. And some of this is just going to complement it. Some of this is just for me to eat in the coming week or two. And hey, I haven't been grocery shopping since October the 15th, the last time I went to Superfoods. And I showed you that grocery haul too, except to buy milk and bread. I haven't been. And that grocery haul at Superfoods was only $86.34. Yeah, there's plenty of food here. I just buy things to go with what I have, because I've been eating out of my pantry and out of my freezer, like I told you I would. I got other things to divert money to right now that I'm responsible for, that I got to get done. I got plenty of food, and I'm not going to starve. Like I told you, I just got that massive meat order from Omaha Steaks a week or so back. Ooh boy, we're going to be doing up one of those steaks. Yes, we are. Show you just how I like them and how I cook them, and it's not on the grill. I've done a couple videos before of how the old steakhouses used to do it, and boy, they were so good. So yeah, maybe you'll share with me and our neighborhood in the comments below the video. What did you pick up for your Thanksgiving meal to make it special too? I'm happy now. I just got to get it all put up, and then I'm going to relax. Maybe take a nap, but I need to fix something to eat before I do that. Hey, I got those salads up. Hey, pre-planning is always a good thing. Well, friends and family, that's what I got in my little Thanksgiving grocery haul. And like I said, maybe you'll share what you got too with all of us. Hey, it's interesting, and we'd like to know. So like always, until I see you on that next video and episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood, you know, I and the kitty crew, you know them all. Cleo, Spooky, Fluffy Muffin, Little Princess of the House, Gracie. Yeah, y'all take care. Stay safe out there. And as always, may God bless you as you have blessed those in your lives. You know we love you for stopping by and all you do to make our lives better too. Goodbye for now.